Hello, my name is Mike Waddick. I'm from Summit, New Jersey, and I just had one question for the board tonight. Has there been any recent discussion or study done at the county level in regards to potentially seeing the pros or cons of redistricting the county to broaden the freeholder base where we're represented? And what I mean by that is in the 17 years that I've lived in Summit, and in 18 years in Union County, the western half of the county, or the western third of the county, seems to be perpetually underrepresented here on the board level. So I was just curious if there have been any studies, discussions here at the board level in terms of doing what some other counties have done, like Essex County, and breaking the county up into actual districts where towns can be more represented. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your comments. Comment quickly on two of the items raised. Thank you, Councilman from Summit, for coming in. I would
Just a citizen.
I'm sorry. But I would note that Frank Lair from Summit was up here on this board some 20 or so years ago. Frank's still around. And I, for one, do not believe that districts is worthwhile. And as far as I know, there's no movement in that direction at this time.
In terms of the gentleman's comment from Summit about the makeup of boards, there are 3 types of board in the state of New Jersey. Unfortunately, I can only tell you that there has been participation from people from Summit. I recall a few years ago I ran for freeholder, and Ellen Dixon ran against me. Unfortunately, she wasn't successful. But I think it's a matter of the reality is that over the years, the makeup of the board has assisted in soliciting tremendous amount of participation in terms of the voting public, and therefore the accessibility in terms of people getting elected in certain parts of the county has not been there. Now, we've had people in this board from Westfield, we've had people from Al's from the West, the Scotch Plains. So we have people who participate from that side of the county versus this side of the county. I think I want to look at it overall as a family that makes up Union County, because I know that I get calls from people in Plainfield, I get people in Summit, all over the county, and we respond to anyone as long as they're a Union County resident. That's the service that they get, and hopefully you don't feel that you're not being equally represented here. Again, I know there's opinions, but hopefully that's not the case. Has there been conversations about it? No, honestly not. I think many years ago we've had a few individuals who came up and we had some conversations about it. Honestly, it's every election cycle comes in. I think everybody has the right to run. Whether some people may feel that they may not want to make the investment because they may not be successful, I can understand. But I truly believe that when it comes to representation, this board, regardless of the makeup of the board, is out there willing to help and participate financially at the same time. And projects, for example, as a matter of fact, just the other day, I was driving down Berkeley Heights, and I went down in many roads, and I see, listen, these roads are nicer than the roads that I got to travel, the county roads that I travel every day. So I will be reaching out to Joe, make sure that this side of the county gets as much exposure when it comes to road. But Mountain Avenue, Plainfield Road, all those roads are brand new, really nice. Doing a great job out there, Joe. Thank you. Let's do the same thing, McGee Avenue and some other, some Galloping Hill Road who needs some work, okay? But again, thank you very much, Chair. That concludes my comments.